Lisa from Hillsborough Massage Therapy, and I'm going to be showing you how to do a face and scalp massage today. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that this is not any kind of medical advice, and if the person that you're going to be giving this face and scalp massage to has any kind of conditions like acne or rosacea or any kind of delicate skin, you may not want to do the face. So before you actually even get started, you want to make sure that you are in a good, comfortable space, that it's a good time for the massage, and that there's not young children running around screaming. You have your cell phones turned off, and maybe if it's evening, that's nice. You might want to lower the lights, light some candles, put on some nice calm music, maybe have some lavender essential oils in the room, and to make it nice and comfortable. You also want to make sure that the person that you're doing the massage for is comfortable. So I have the massage table here, which you probably don't have at home, but you can have them on the end of the bed. So with their feet at the head and their head at the feet end of the bed, and then you can get a chair and put that next to the bed. You can also do this on the floor. You may want to give them a pillow if you're on the floor, and then you also want to put a bolster or a pillow or a rolled up towel or something under their knees. That'll help make their back a little bit more comfortable. You also want to check with them, make sure that they're warm enough, and so that they're nice and comfortable and ready for you to get started. You also want to tell them, you know what, if anything doesn't feel comfortable to you, please let me know. If the technique feels too fast, or if I'm giving you too much pressure somewhere and it just doesn't feel right, or you don't like that technique, let me know. And please, don't get upset if they tell you they don't like something. This is their massage, and what they like isn't always what you like. So this is your gift to them, so make sure that they feel free to speak up. You also want to make sure that the last thing you do after you've made sure they're bolstered and comfortable and turn on your music, last thing you want to do is wash your hands, so you're coming to their face with nice clean hands. First technique we're going to do is using the base of your hands kind of put together, and put it right there by their chin and just draw up very nice. No pressure involved in this. Just very nicely gliding against the skin. And you can do that 2, 3, 5 times, depends. There's really no hard and fast rule. Whatever feels comfortable for the person that you're doing it for. So then when you're done doing this technique a few times, now you're going to come up to the forehead, and you're going to use the fleshy part of your palm here. This is your thenar eminence. You're going to put them together and put them right at the center of the forehead, and then just glide down towards the temple. Again, not a lot of pressure involved here. For some people, if you're a gentleman or somebody with really big hands, just the weight of your hands might be just plenty enough. So you do that a couple of times. And I want to mention, you don't need any lotion. This is just done with your hands and their face. No lotion is involved in this. So you'll do that a couple of times, whatever's comfortable for you and for your mom that you're doing this for. Then the next tool we're going to use is our forefinger and our middle fingers on both hands. We're going to use the pad of the fingers together, and you're going to go along the temples. And you're just going to engage. You're going to go press in a little bit, but not too much, and do very nice, slow circles. You may want to try this on yourself so that you get an idea of how much pressure needs to be applied. It's really not very much. And again, you're going to do this for however long is comfortable. And then you're going to slightly move down towards the jaw. And I want to make sure that I mention, as we leave the temples there, don't press too hard on the temples, because that doesn't feel good. Try it on yourself and you'll see what I mean. So you're going to move ever so slowly with some circles, engaging the tissues, and you're going to move down to the chin. Now, we're going to do another technique. You don't have to do it right away. You can go back and do that same technique down the jawline again if you like before you do the next technique. Just for time's sake, I'm going to move through the techniques quickly. So now you're going to use your forefinger and your thumb, Your thumb is going to rest right under the lips, kind of onto the jawbone, right there at the chin. And then your forefingers are going to go under the chin. So you're kind of almost going to be feeling like you're squeezing the jawbone between your fingers. Not real hard, of course, just kind of gentle. And then you're going to pull along the jawline. Again, checking in with your client, saying, does this feel good? Client, your mom, or whoever you're doing this for, say, does this feel nice? Do that a couple of times. Then we're going to go back to these tools, our fingers and the pads of our fingers, and you're going to start out kind of by the edge of the jawline, and you're going to do some nice circles. Engaging the tissues, you'll be able to see the cheeks kind of moving, and then just gently move your fingers around so that you're working on their cheeks. Nice, slow circles. Again, sake of video, I'm moving along quickly with this. Next technique is you're going to take those same fingers and you can put them right at the edge of their nose, kind of under their cheekbone, and glide, following the line of their cheekbone, down towards the outer part of their face. Again, by the nose, right under the cheekbone, and glide down. Back to our thenar eminence, and you're going to do this technique again a couple of times from the center of the forehead down to the sides. Then when you're done with that, you're going to take your thumbs, you're going to point them in towards one another, go to the center of their forehead, and rest your fingertips along their cheek, just resting, not pressing. Your thumbs are going to be doing the pressing on their forehead and taking it from the center down towards the temples. So it's basically the same technique we did with the thenar eminence, but now we're just using our thumbs. Go all the way up to the hairline, or where the hairline would be if you're working on a man, if you happen to be working on a man. Now you're going to take your thumbs and stack them on top of one another. Put them right there between the eyebrows, on the forehead. Press, and then in a line, you're going to keep lifting and pressing, all the way to the hairline and then beyond. You're going to continue onto the scalp, lifting and pressing at a nice slow pace, all the way till you get down to the table, the bed, the floor, whatever they're laying on. Then you're going to take your palms together again and do that technique that we started off with. Do that a couple of times. And then that's it with the face. So that's pretty good with the face, right? So now you're finishing this technique. Come right on up and glide into the hair. And with the fingertips, with all 4 fingertips here and your thumb, you're just going to be doing some nice circles. You can do this slowly like this, or you can do it vigorously like a shampoo, like you're shampooing your head. You can do this, I invite you to do this to yourself so that you can feel what it feels like to do the vigorous motion and then the motion that's a little slower. When you're going a little slower, you'll want to press in a little bit into the scalp to involve the tissues of the scalp and get them massaged. And don't forget the back of their head. So you'll want to tell them, I'm going to turn your head now, and lift it up slightly and turn it. They may help you, that's okay. And then you're just going to do the back of the head. You can do the shampooing, and then you can do a nice slow motion. Then turn them back, and you finish it all off with the motion that we started with. Nice and slow. So you see, it's really not that difficult. I invite you to practice a few of these techniques on your own face and scalp so that you know what it feels like when you press a little harder, when you go a little bit lighter, and also when you do something a little bit more vigorously and do it more slowly. And so But again, the important thing is to listen to the person that you're actually doing the massage for and ask them how they feel. Because just because you like it slow doesn't mean they do. They might like it fast. For relaxation, usually slow is better though. So, but sometimes, you know, when we're doing the shampooing, that's vigorous and that's meant to stimulate things a little bit. So, but they might not like that. So they might want you to just slow it down. So have fun with it. Remember, you're not a professional, so don't expect to get it perfect first time out. It's not that difficult. And hopefully your special someone that you're doing this for will actually give you some nice, good feedback that you can help make it better for them. So if you want somebody to do this for you for Mother's Day or your birthday or something coming up, please feel free to share this video with them and say hint, 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 and maybe you will get a massage for your birthday or Mother's Day or an anniversary or something special. So thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to keep up to date with some other things that we're doing, some other videos that we're doing, and please check out some of the other videos that we have online. Thank you.